Hello everyone, Jackson here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I just wanted to do a quick analysis of a movie that came out recently called The Whale. A lot of you have probably heard about this one, and I just gotta say, I thought it was phenomenal. I thought it was amazing. A great comeback for Brendan Fraser and really everybody in the film. Amazing performances, and this is one. It was a great theater experience for me because I got to go. It was like the second movie I saw in the theaters last year, and it was at the end of the year because I saw Scream at the beginning of the year, and then I saw The Whale in December, and I got to go with a bunch of my friends, and I don't know. It was crazy how emotional everyone. By the end of the movie, like it hit all of us in the way that it did. I don't know, like most of us were crying and we were just thinking about life, and it was just a very crazy experience. And the movie all around is just so insane, and yeah, just incredible performances and whatnot. But you've probably heard all that stuff about the movie. And you know, like there's been some controversy and whatnot, and I'm not going to get into that. But what I wanted to talk about in this video, I wanted to kind of analyze the ending a little bit and kind of talk about what I think is going on there, because I know there's a lot of confusion and complaints and whatnot, like people saying it's very abrupt and they're not really sure what they're supposed to get from it. But what I think is going on is we're following him in the last week of his life, right? And he's trying to mend his relationship with his daughter. So by the end of the movie, you know, it's inevitable he's going to die, and his daughter is over, and you know they're kind of not very much on good terms. Like they've had some moments and whatnot. This is all after like he abandoned her when she was young, and now he's just trying to reconnect. And I mean, there's a lot to dive into with that alone. But with the ending, you know, she's getting ready to leave, and he, previously in the movie, there was a scene where she's like, "Get up and walk to me. Like, if you really care, then you'll stand up and you'll walk over to me." And you know, this is something that is physically challenging for him, and he's unable to do it in that scene. But in the end, it shows him get up and walk towards her, and then he is lifted off the ground. And cut in there is some flashbacks of him and his daughter at the beach, which they talk about earlier in the movie as well. There's a lot of like callbacks to previous stuff mentioned and shown and whatnot. But yeah, so that's basically how that scene plays out. And what I think is happening, because I don't like the idea that he walks over and then he dies right there, because you know he could potentially fall on his daughter and crush her, and that just with all the emotions of that scene, I don't like to think of it that way, because I feel like that kind of would ruin it. So I'm looking at it from the perspective that he dies before he stands up. And basically when she opens the door, she's getting ready to leave. That's a sign that his time is up, because the light outside is a lot brighter, like unusually bright, from what I recall. And you know, a lot of people when they say when you die, like you go towards the light, you see the light. And so he's walking towards the light. He gets up and he's walking towards the light, and that's, I think, also with the flashbacks, is people say, before you die, your life flashes before your eyes, or you see the best moments of your life, and that with his daughter at the beach was one of the best moments of his life. And he's seeing that, and he's walking towards her, and I'm kind of rambling at this point, but I think that, to keep it brief, he dies before he leaves the couch, and he's walking towards the light, and he is lifted up, and he is gone, but he's ultimately in a better place. I think the ending worked. I don't know. It was very beautifully done, and there's also the scene where he's lifted up. There's, just looking at that scene alone, there's some goofy elements to that, but with the context of the whole movie and the rest of that scene, it's very. It really gets you. It really hits you hard. That's basically my thoughts on the ending and how I think that all went down. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it, so I would love to hear what you guys think. What you guys think is going on in the comments, and yeah, I hope you all are having a wonderful day and continue to have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. And that's just, yeah, thank you for being here and for listening to my ramble. But yeah, go watch the movie if you haven't, and yeah, if you have, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear other people's thoughts on it, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Peace.